Good morning. Thank you all so much. Good morning, every single one of you. I am so thankful for you. Okay, I am not an expert. If you're like me, you love to craft, you love to chat. That's what we do every Sunday morning. Thank you for coming over. I have no expertise in anything. So I linked below the 3 best sticker makers I know. I've got The Best Uni Josie, Making with Marilyn, and Akira Dorsey. I don't know why I had to resubscribe to Akira, but I did. And anybody who isn't subscribed to me, hopefully you do. Today, I wanted to make Wicked inspired stickers. I shared on the community tab the file that is linked below, all Design Space files. On the screen today, I'm going to show you 3 different ways. One is using just a Design Space image, one using text, and one bringing in our own image. Of course, if you're going to do stickers with a Cricut, you need a Cricut that can do print and cut. I have the Cricut Joy. It does not do print and cut. The Cricut Joy Extra does. We were crafting with the Joy during Christmas, and someone was like, hey, I can make my art into stickers with this. And I was like, not with the Joy. Oh, we can with the Maker. I have a Cricut Maker. The Maker 3, any of the Explorers, and the Cricut Joy Extra do make stickers. You can put stickers obviously on anything, and it really matters what kind of paper we're using. I want you to know, this is where I started. Cricut. And I love Cricut iron-on. I love infusible ink. I love Cricut blanks. I don't necessarily love Cricut printable vinyl. They may have upgraded it since I have gotten it. This is like really old. But that's what I started with. Clearance, Joann's. I ordered from Amazon, HTVront. But if you can't get to Joann's, don't want to wait for Amazon, you can go to Walmart. These are clear, so you could put these on like candles, like you see here, windows, mirrors, anything clear. They have white, and it's like $10 at Walmart, so it's not the most economical, but it can be the most accessible, in my opinion. All of this is my opinion. None of this is sponsored. None of this is endorsed. I love you, Miss Marlene. Hi, DJ is. He made me late to my own show. Oh my gosh. I love checking in with y'all. Thank you for checking in with me too. Now, when it comes to stickers, you can put your logo on things. You can personalize your packages. You can personalize envelopes. You can put them on signs for displays. The examples I shared below are really great. I just want to thank everybody for being here with me, and hopefully my video will inspire you to try too. Print and cut is going to require, like I said, the Cricut that can do it, and of course, a printer. Any printer will do. I had a Canon for years, and I spent so much on ink, I could have probably bought like 3 Ecotanks. I have 2 Ecotanks. I got one for Sublimation over 2 years ago, Black Friday. I loved it so much. I saved up and got one for everyday use 2 years ago this month, January. Oh my gosh. I'm still on the original ink. I have refilled my tank, but I've had no issues. You'll hear a lot about clogging. You'll hear a lot about just keep it in the same place. Moving it can cause some issues. And if you haven't printed in a while, they do purge prints. Just print and print and print until it looks good on your cheapest copy paper before sticker paper, photo paper, sublimation paper. Use that cheap copy paper first. I just order it, subscribe, and save from Amazon. You can also get it at Walmart. That is affordable and accessible. Thank you. Hopefully everybody smashes the thumbs up. Good morning, Anna. Oh, thank you for being here with us. I have not seen Wicked yet. My daughter saw Wicked, and I shared below my Advent calendar series from the holidays. So I did 25 days. I opened it each day. I don't go ahead. It's so fun. And these are just going to be inspired by that. On the screen, I've got Dorothy's Ruby Slipper. This is an access image. I searched Wizard of Oz. And when you do this, I purchased the whole set. You don't have to. You can purchase one image, or you can just go create your own. I love the Wizard of Oz so much. Wizard of Oz, Mary Poppins, It's a Wonderful Life. Oh my gosh. They're like my top 3. So all the drama surrounding the Wicked movie made me not want any part of it. But based on everything positive I've heard, I did the pre-order. It'll be here, I think, February 3rd, 4th. Bringing in their image, adding it. All I did was flatten it. I didn't do anything else. This is their image. Hit flatten. This is now ready to be a sticker. It will cut completely around the outer edge of the shoe and just be wonderful. Add a little offset to it. My favorite is 0.05. Gives just enough to cut around, but not so much that it's going to be obvious. We'll do that with our text. It can be any color you want. Always go with white. And then just hit flatten again. Flatten equals print and cut. But it's got to know what to cut around. Giving it that offset means it's not going to go into any of the other details. It's only going to go around that outer edge. Offset equals outer edge. This is just simply an image I found, saved to my computer, and uploaded. There's so many things you can do. This version didn't look as good as this version. Give this a bit of a larger offset so that it won't go in between the letters. Bring it down. I'm going to do 0.15. Every blue that you see is going to be the cut. Make it white so it's visibly easier to see. You have to grab them both. The image and the offset. You grab them just by selecting them both here, or you can select and hold Shift on your computer. And it's a sticker. Now, it's giving us the warning. It will print poorly because it's so large, and I'm not going to make it that large. My paper is 8.5 by 11. We'll shrink everything down to make sure it'll fit. And we'll try to do all this live. Okay, we've got just making 4 inches across. And we have one sticker. This right here is duplicate. You can right click on your images and it gives you options. Now you have a pair of ruby slippers. Oh goodness. When it comes to Cricut, I think choosing fonts is the hardest. Whenever you want to create your text, putting someone's name on something, putting labels on things, this is going to come into play. Click text from your left panel bar. It's going to default to their Cricut Sans. You have options. Last I checked, thousands and thousands of options just in design space. You have the actual fonts on your computer or the fonts you pay to download as well. 549 of them in my case. You may never even get through them. The font I chose for the Oz was the Soiree lettering. And these are alphabetical order. I gave up at S. Look, we're still in A. It's like this. But it's so nice. The update, now you can see what you've recently used. There's going to be a lot of updates. This was my favorite update. seeing people tell you that they like your work. And you can bookmark your favorites, the ones you know you're going to use the most. And it bookmarks the Cricut ones as well as your personal ones. Thank you, Cricut. Okay, give it a shot. Now, you can do just typing, or I did the letter O. And I did the letter Z. And then I just manipulated the size and put it where I wanted it. And then mine was inspired by, but not exactly like all the ones I've seen. All the ones I've seen were like this. Now, we've got options. This, you can grab the two. And I know it's a lot of information, but once you do it enough, it's going to make sense. Align and center. That right there would cut out all of the white that you see. Hit flatten to make it a sticker. Sometimes it'll do that. It can be the most frustrating process. But if you're like me and needed to work on your patience, it really helps. Okay, now I'll cut all around it. You can make it any other color. Move it away to see. Solid. And if you're like me, I'm 43, white on white is becoming impossible. That one will look a lot like the other things I've seen. I don't have the exact font, but I really like it. So now this one, I love it. Now I'm going to show you how I made the stickers that I shared on the community tab. I went to the Cricut Design Space Images and I searched frame. Oh boy. And then I scrolled and I scrolled and I scrolled until I found one I loved. And you'll see on the community tab, same thing. So let us change our colors. I did give it an offset. Just the tiniest. I think I made it pink. Yeah. Okay. contour is a lot to learn. The contour lets you take away cuts. So it was gonna cut out everything in the middle, but now it won't. These guys are behind these guys. Now, you can move them here just by right-clicking, or you can grab your panel and move things where you want it. I centered and flattened. Now it's one solid sticker, but it's going to cut out all that white. Let's see if we can get them to all fit on one page. I have an obscene amount of Oz stickers now. If you save before you click make it, you'll have a lot less heartache. It's a computer program. It can only do so much. Now, let's all fit. I like this paper the best. We'll print on the HTVront printable vinyl sticker paper. I don't like bleed. Bleed is supposed to clean up if when cutting is not the cleanest for you. I think it makes our images look muddy. I turn off bleed, and I always use system dialog. So I can select my paper type and I can select my quality. If you print from right here, I'll show you what it looks like here in a little bit. Hi, sorry I can't see the chat. How are you, Tammy? Hi. I print photo paper glossy when I'm using the printable vinyl. My quality, I set to the highest quality. And you're just going to want to load one sheet of sticker paper at a time. It's okay if you have copy paper behind it. Good morning, my love. Thank you. It's Crafty Chat. Making stickers. And you can make stickers for, like, for real. Anything. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Nicole. Wrong microphone selected. It's a one-woman show. Right, we're gonna make 2025 our best year yet, no matter what. I didn't get as far as dusting. Forgive me. I did do 3 loads of laundry this morning. Call that victory. How you doing, bestie? She got the wrong advent calendar, but they did refund her. So hopefully anybody who got a knockoff version of anything for Christmas, you made sure and let Amazon know. They will always refund you if it's not correct.
And I really like how it's just so easy to store. Epson Ecotank 2400, the most affordable. There's no display, there's no bells and whistles, just the printer. It scans, but I don't think I've ever scanned anything. Because I chose the higher quality, it will take longer to print. I don't have my Explore anymore. I gave that to Jenny Boo. I like printable sticker paper. This setting is my favorite. You find your settings by coming here and searching. I did these nails yesterday. I can't type to save my life now, y'all. Not at all. I do have the Cricut paper. I believe it is with the green lining. Let's double check. Yeah. Nope, it's gray. And it's just been my go-to. If I select any others, sometimes it tears. No one wants their stickers torn. You want them nice. That's the whole point of Cricut doing it for you. After that, it defaults to default pressure. Depending on which brand of paper, it may or may not cut all the way through. If you want all of your stickers to stay on the paper, so you have a full sheet of paper, just select less pressure. If you're like me, I want them to always cut all the way through and just peel. Just select more pressure. Default is going to be 50-50. When it comes to mats, I'm so surprised. This Hobby Lobby brand, the light grip, it was really sticky in my opinion. Try the HTVront one today, brand new one. And light grip mats, strong grip mats, they last me the longest. These standard grip mats, now I go through them a lot more. I'll write the date that I first used the mat, aka open it, because I saw someone do it and I just thought it was so smart. Now you know that this is always the front of your mat. Cover. If you try to put the opposite side down, it won't stick properly. I just thought that was genius. I hope that's the right date. It's probably not. It's been one of those weeks, right? Work a day, have a day off, work a day, have a day off. This upcoming week, back to reality. I keep the little tinfoil ball in here at all times. Cleaning your blade, it just saves you so much stress. You feel like you've had your blade a long time, it's not cutting well. get some new ones on Amazon, and they'll send you like a lifetime supply for $10. It's pretty great. Again, if I had just printed from Cricut, it will print a lot faster, but the quality won't be there. As long as you let it dry, there's no smearing with the Cricut, but you gotta let it dry. It will smear. We'll be able to watch it print and cut, and I'll show you as soon as we're done everything I cut yesterday so we can compare. Oh, I love that for you, Tammy. No, I was really enjoying being off. Good morning, Tamika Davis. Oh, really, I do hope everyone's New Year is rocking. Let's see, today's the 5th. Nope, got the date wrong, didn't I? Yep. No, I'm much happier home. My job's hard on me. It affords me all this great stuff. So I try really hard to not complain. But I am human. Just gotta peel for your life. Try using your weeder from the back so it doesn't impede on your sticker, would be my advice. We'll try after we're all done cutting. We'll head over to the craft table. I'll make it big so everyone can see. And like I said, I'm not an expert, and I may not even explain things the best way. So be sure and check out the other ladies down below. I shared my print and cut playlist linked in the chat above. And down below, like I said, the Wicked Advent calendar. But we're going to do just Cricut all of January. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to post a poll on my community tab what we should do next week. You have to tell me. Should we do adhesive vinyl next week? Or should we do HTV? We'll post it on the tab and we'll choose from there. Look how quality that is. You cannot sell the Cricut licensed image, the Warner Brothers image. Cannot sell anything that you find on the Google. But you can sell the things that you create with certain access privileges. Cricut Access, I know it's... people have their opinions. My opinion is it is worth it. I like Cricut. I like Cricut Access. I got rid of Creative Fabrica Paid. I use Canva and Cricut for everything. This is blinking, so we are good to go. If it wasn't blinking, you'd have to go back to your computer or your tablet or your phone and figure out why it wasn't happy. But it's happy. We love when it's happy. It's going to read the registration marks, these 4 corner outlines, and that is then going to transfer all the data from the computer into where the blade cuts. It's all science and magic. Speaking of exercise, tell me. So I'm not a resolutions person. I'm a goals person. I had started morning yoga about 2 years ago, and I just do morning yoga on the days I work. I should be doing it on the days I'm off as well. But for real, I did probably eat too much pie. I didn't eat too much of the other stuff, but I know I ate too much pie. We had feasts. I hope everybody had feasts. I hope you've done all your activities. You don't have any lingering. I think that would drive me nuts. This far into January and still having to attend a function. I just don't do resolutions. No, but goals. Goals have really helped me these past couple years. It's something, you know, you're not holding yourself accountable, but you're giving yourself something to attain. I like that. Ooh, we did not get snow. They said we were gonna, but we didn't. Yeah, said it was gonna snow all day, actually. It didn't. Okay. Now, before you unload the mat, you can check everything by just peeling whatever you cut away. Did not cut through. I'm just going to hit cut again. Unload is blinking. I am not going to do that. It will not have to read the registration marks again, and it will perfectly recut in the exact same positioning it did. Oh, I did. I met some of my goals. I really did. So I'm motivated, right? Going into 2025 with new goals, continuing those goals. Oh, I love that. Thank you, Tracy. Oh my gosh, all of you being here. It's amazing. I've got, after this cut, like I said, we'll jump over to the craft table. Give me 1 minute to set that up. As soon as it's done cutting, I want you to be able to see how I judge my cuts. Here we go. Whatever it says on the screen, it's usually a little bit ahead of that. This mat, light grip mat, look, it's sticking too, just like it cut through. But the backer, I would say the light grip mat from HTVront is less sticky than the light grip mat from Hobby Lobby, but they're not as good as the Cricut light grip. Cricut light grip just lets go of everything. But these are more affordable. And I do everything on a budget in here. The better I budget, the more I can get. Okay, I gotta set up the craft table. Give me 1 minute. Thanks, Tammy. You're the best. Yeah, I've been talking this whole freaking time. Oh, that's embarrassing. So now, like Ozella had said about peeling apart your sticker, if you feel like it's not peeling apart, I would come from behind. So that way you don't ruin up your image. And that should help you peel it apart. But usually, I literally just sit there and fiddle and faddle until it wants to begin. Oh, how embarrassing. I was so proud of this episode too. Thank you, Tammy, for helping me salvage what I can of it. I'm very happy with how they turned out. And there's just so many different ways you can make this work for you. Like this one here, it didn't cut all the way through. I did the lighter cut. And so if you had like that where it was just pulling up the backer, yeah, I'd just sit there and fiddle with the weeding tool. Go along the edge of the cut until it wants to begin. Peel away that backer. You can lay it back down to re-peel and stick it without stress. But I did. I had someone ask, about their art. And yes, all you have to do is create your art, save it to a folder, you know where it'll be, upload your image to Design Space, and follow the rest of the steps. And I have linked below people whose videos went better than mine. Oh, Tammy, thank you. Oh my God, I'm going to die of embarrassment. Got a little piece stuck. If you have a reverse tweezer, you'll use it once every few months. But when you do, crap, that's a handy little tool. I'm going to hop back to the desk where you will hear me the whole time. Oh my God.
It's a one-woman show. Things go wrong. And we don't give up. Like, that's the whole point in this craft room. We do not give up. We have had many things go wrong. Literally, the camera's fallen. There's been times you can't hear me. There's been times it just does whatever it wants. And it's okay. We get through it together. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for helping me. It's amazing. Now for real. Hopefully next week we don't mute ourselves. Hopefully next week you'll vote on the community tab right after this. You want to do HTV or adhesive vinyl? Adhesive vinyl is going to be decals for your vehicle, decals for your water bottle. They're going to be text. They're going to be shapes. They're not going to be as detailed images like print than cut. So it'll be fun to see what we do. I want to hear from you. So hopefully everybody comments, likes, and I would have asked you to share it out, but with the way it ended up, you don't have to. But they did turn out well, and everything up until that last bit went well. So I hope your day rocks. I hope everybody comes over next Sunday. And my members, thank you. We have Friday 40s Face together, Heather's Crafty Beauties, and we have Sunday Morning Live crafty chat together. I'm gonna try to keep the Wicked theme going because it's so fun waiting on my movie to arrive. And I know you can watch it on the streamers, but I ordered the Blu-ray digital pack, so I have to wait. And it'll be worth it. I watched Blink twice. Have you watched Blink twice? It was on sale for $1.99 on Prime. Messed with my head. I haven't watched anything on Netflix lately. What are you watching? I look forward to it though. Yeah, going back to regular work week. No, not looking forward to that. Oh, thank you guys for being here with me. I hope your day rocks. I couldn't be more thankful for you.